when relining pipes in environmentally sensitive areas and colder weather conditions. It often calls for a specialty cured-in-place pipe lining system. At Vortex, we've combined industry-leading UV curing equipment with a U.S.-manufactured UV liner to deliver a cured-in-place pipe lining system that is light years ahead of the industry. There are 3 significant advantages to specifying a UV CIPP liner. 1. Since the resin is pre-impregnated and completely encapsulated within the liner, risk of resin leaking into the sewer system is minimized. 2. Its multi-layer construction creates a strong liner with a relatively thin wall profile. The UV liner consists of an outer UV protective layer, 2 fiberglass composite layers for strength, and finally an inner liner to prevent styrene leakage. 3. The design liner expansion not only ensures a tight fit, it also allows for the liner to dimple at the lateral for efficient and accurate reinstatement. Prior to installing the UV CIPP liner, the host pipe must be thoroughly cleaned and inspected for obstructions, cracks, offset joints, or other defects. Once the host pipe has been properly prepped, it's now ready for relining. The first step is to pull in the gliding foil and cable for the constant tension winch. This is done by using a rope or cable that's been fed through the host pipe. The gliding foil is a thin, tough HDPE film that's used to protect the fully enclosed and resin-impregnated UV liner. It also helps reduce friction to keep pulling forces and tension to a minimum. After the liner and a rotating shackle are attached to the cable, we recommend using a constant tension winch to slowly pull through the pipe from one manhole entrance to the other. After the liner is in place, it's cut to length. At this time, the end cans are carefully installed at each end of the host pipe. Then air is introduced, inflating the liner using the recommended pressure based on the size of the liner. Once inflated, one of the end cans is removed to allow the insertion of the UV light chain. The light chain is attached to a manually operated cable and pulled into the line. Once the light chain is in place, reattach the end can and prepare for the curing process to begin. An air sluice can be used to reduce the loss of pressure when opening the end can. This helps the risk of a collapse of the liner and allows the light chain to be pulled into the liner while maintaining the compressed air. By this time, a curing system technician has tested the ultraviolet bulbs of the light chain and has entered the project parameters into the quality tracker system. With the liner properly inflated, end caps sealed, and UV bulbs functioning properly, the curing process begins. The pulling speed is determined by the host pipe diameter, liner thickness, and other parameters. Before and during the curing stage, the UV curing process is monitored remotely by the crew to ensure a full cure is being achieved. With the UV liner cured, the end cans are removed, the light chain is pulled out of the pipe, and the inner glide foil is also removed. Once laterals are reinstated, the pipe is ready for use. The complete Vortex UV CIPP curing system, backed by Vortex product training and technical support, is simply light years ahead.